that in order for us to learn how to become atmosphere changers, because the reality of the matter is that we're all atmosphere changers, just some of us don't realize that we're more than what we're walking in. Because every thermostat has a thermometer in it. And see, what you have to understand many times, the difference between, as I said Sunday, the difference between thermometers and thermostats is a thermometer just tells you the nature of the climate, but can't ever do anything about it. And see, many times we look at the dynamics of our lives, and we sit and we complain. But here's an issue that I wrestle with also. First Lady, complainers, people who complain about complainers, are they not complainers themselves? So people who complain about complainers are fundamentally talking about themselves, which means that technically they have self-esteem issues. Touch your neighbor, say, stop complaining and start consecrating. Because sometimes the only way you're going to get some substrate in your life is to get into the presence of God, pull away from everybody, and allow God to speak some stuff into your life, because some of the stuff that you're complaining about, maybe they're being the way that they are because you haven't lined up yet and said, I'm not taking this. I dare you somebody just shout, shift. Y'all ain't catch that. Y'all ain't catch that. If you caught it, someone would have leaped in your spirit. You would have shifted right then. I dare you just catch us, say, shift. Oh, almost fell. We was almost there. We almost there. If y'all keep doing this, I'll be done real fast. Just touch your neighbor and say, neighbor, shift. It's almost there. It's almost there. Let me get here. I need to work, but y'all trying to take, y'all pushing me. You're pushing me. Don't push me because I'm close to the edge. Don't push me. So listen. Sit down. I promise, sit down. Sit down. I got a little Baptist in me, so I got to unpack before I let you wear the clothes. Stop. Now, we come from the same place. I really meant stop. First thing that you have to understand when you deal with this story in John the 12th chapter, Jesus is sitting at Mary and Martha's house. Lazarus has not too long ago been raised from the dead by the miraculous power of Christ, calling him from his dead place, but being the one to allow him to die. Now, the interesting part in this is that Lazarus is the miracle at the table, so it seems. But the reality of the matter is that Lazarus was just the evidence of the miracle that was about to take place. Touch your neighbor and say, neighbor, where you are now, you're sitting in the midst of a setup. I'll give you that one. That's one. I'll give you that one. You sitting in the midst. I don't know. There's some people in here that God done delivered. There's some people in here. I just told you. You look delivered. You look saved. You look redeemed. But I just came to find out if there are any people, even though somebody else been delivered, you got a reason to be here yourself. All right. Stop. So now watch this. So what begins to happen is that now they're sitting at the table. Jesus is sitting, and he's sitting with his disciple and other people who really had no business being there. Sometimes it's a privilege to be in the presence of the Lord, but some people get in who really don't need to be there. Oh, God. Anyway, let's keep going. So basically what begins to take place, the first thing that you need to understand in order to become an atmosphere changer, you have to have proper positioning. Proper positioning in the text. We understand that Mary was already there. It was her house. But watch this. It says that one of them sat at the table with him, talking about Lazarus.